Hi, Richard Rawlings here. The most important part of goal setting, in my opinion, is in what you do to turn goals into a reality. You can't just write goals down and hope they come true or manifest in your life. You have to actually do something about it, of course. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use habits to do that, and I'm going to show you the Kaizen method to installing new habits, which is useful if you want to start a new training regimen or practice routine, but you keep putting it off or you can't seem to commit to it. Everybody has dreams and goals for their future, but people who don't do anything tangible about their goals today will not accomplish any of those dreams, and they'll only end up with regrets in the end. You might set goals, but then don't progress. You open a journal from a year ago, and you see you didn't do anything about the goal that you set. How did this happen? This has happened to me, so I know about the guilt that comes from not doing anything about my goals and how depressing it can be. The best way to achieve a goal is by figuring out the actions that are necessary to achieve it, and then installing automatic habits in your life around those goals. When you do this, you don't have to fight with yourself to make progress on your goals anymore. There's no indecision or worry anymore. The actions you need to take to achieve your goals become part of your lifestyle and part of who you are. And it's not a struggle anymore. For each goal, the habit you'd install would be different, of course. You start with the primary daily actions that are necessary to achieve a goal. So what is it going to take every day to achieve the goal? You can look at examples of other people who have done what you want to achieve, or you can get expert help in finding the exercises or activities needed if the step is complicated. For example, if your goal is to learn Italian, it might be simple. You can just use an Italian course for 2 hours every day. But if your goal is to become a professional basketball player, the actions that you need to take are probably going to be much more complicated. You'll have to develop many different training habits that would include routines for running, shooting, dribbling, stretching, game dynamics, and more. You'll need a lot of help from coaches on this one. If you want a guide that will make sure you choose the right kinds of goals and form the right habits and save you all the guesswork, you can download the checklist I've prepared for you at the link in the description. After you know the daily action you need to take to progress to your goal, you can start to turn it into a daily habit. For now, I'm going to show you the Kaizen method to forming new habits. It's a system of small iterations to make many small improvements over time, with little or no risk at each step that add up to big change in the end. Toyota has famously used this process within its company to take it to the top of the automobile industry, but you can use it to form habits. Here's how it works when it comes to habits. You use a timer and you start extremely small. If you're learning to play piano, for example, decide that you'll only practice for 5 minutes today. Set a timer for 5 minutes and start the activity. And when you do, there are 4 rules. You only have to do it for 5 minutes. You have to be completely focused. You're not allowed to do anything else while the timer's running. After the 5 minutes are up, you can stop for the day, or you can continue for as long as you like. And the last one is that you need to focus on enjoying the activity. Search for ways to enjoy it more instead of allowing it to feel like an obligation to you. And that's it. When you use this, it lowers the barrier to entry. It's easy to do something for 5 minutes, right? After the timer's up, you'll probably find that you will want to go longer, though it's not necessary. Once you get into an activity, it's very easy to continue often. After a few days, you can lengthen the timer if you like. You'll start to feel more comfortable as a new habit is developing. This is the iteration of improvement. You can also keep the timer short at 5 to 15 minutes and go longer only if you're in the mood. The activity should feel like a choice and not like an obligation while you're doing it. If it feels like something you have to do, you'll gain more and more resistance to doing it as time goes on. But if you're comfortable while doing it, it'll quickly become a habit. Remember, the first week is the hardest. After you do your 5 to 10 minutes every day for a week, the habit will begin to take form, and it'll only become easier from then on. So try it for yourself. I think you'll be surprised at how well it actually works. And if you want a complete guide that'll take the guesswork out of forming habits around your goals, you can download a 6-step checklist that I prepared for you by clicking the link in the description. You can grab it for almost any operating system. It's for Mac, PC, Android, Apple iOS, and Kindle as well. If you like this video, hit thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more like it. And thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.